Hello everyone and welcome to Wellness Wednesday. Today we're going to talk about our digestive system and anything related to the front, also great for bloating. And this little flow is in the Art of Digestion. If you don't have it yet, please get it. It's a book that you can keep on your side table, keep it around. And it's on page 105 and it's very, very simple. So just take a breath and see which side is speaking to you or more first. Is it the right side or the left side? And then let's place our hand on our 11, the side that speaks to you. I know that may be a little bit of a challenge and you can also check it out physically, but even tuning in without touching ourselves, we can kind of feel as our body starts to relax which side is more in need. So placing our hand on the 11 and the other hand we're going to place it on 25, which is the sits bone right here. So you can use the back of your hand or the palm of your hand, just sitting on your hand. So this particular hold will help to clear the front. It will help to clear all projects that we have in the front of our body, including stomach pain, stomach bloat, our digestive system, and even stomach cramps or nausea. It will get the energy to move down the front of the body. 11 helps us to unload. It helps us to unload everything we don't need. And 11 also helps to clear the hip line or this area. So if we have bloating in this area or intestinal projects, then 11 will help. 25 harmonizes, like I said, everything in the front. It helps to regenerate our body, and also when we exercise and we create lactic acid, then 25 will help to process it, to get rid of it out of our system. So this is a great hold to practice after you've exercised or after you go for a run, and you to prevent getting tight muscles. So we are going to move a little bit up the neck here. So let's move our hand from the 11 to 12, 12 the middle of the neck, and into the 4. 4 is the base of the skull, and 12, so you can hold them at the same time or hold them one at a time. For those of you who have been long-time students, we know that the neck has a relationship to the first cycle of energy, or depth 1, and depth 1 helps our digestive system. So you can look at if you have neck projects, you have digestive something going on, or if you have digestive issues, do you have neck projects? There's always, we're looking for these relationships. So just to take some observation of how the 4, the 12, and the 11 feel, and then just stay on the area that feels most in need. It needs to be harmonized to you. For some of you maybe 4, for some of you 12, and for some of you 11. So it's just important that for this intention we clear our neck. And then the next step is we're going to take our hand from 25 and we're going to place it on our opposite lower back. So we were here on the 25 and now we're going to place it on the opposite lower back. So I'm on my left lower back now, again helping the intestines. The left lower back helps loose stool or diarrhea. And funny story about that, a long time ago, I was walking with my aunt Mimi on the street, and at that time there were no coffee shops, even in New York, like no place to go in and use the bathroom. And she said, "Oh my God, I'm having a diarrhea attack, I have to go." And there was nothing else to do but to really dug deeply into her safety energy location too. And I went in there and held it deeply just for a few moments, and it disappeared and it never came back. So that's how we can use the art of Digestion also in emergency kind of situations. And as you start to practice, you will also get stories like that. which is really so much fun. So this finishes this little flow. So it's really only 2 steps. I extended it a little bit into the neck. So let's just practice the other side, and you can always practice just one side. Go to the tighter side first, but if you have time, by all means, you can practice both sides as well. So let's place our hand on the 11 and 25 on the same side. 25, like this or like this, sitting on your hand, and 11. So we're on the same side here. Taking a nice deep breath. Exhaling completely and dropping the shoulders, letting go of all we don't need in this lifetime anymore. We do that by exhaling, letting go, unloading, so that we can inhale and receive the abundance. And then let's move to our 12. 12, harmonizing the waistline. So if you have digestive discomfort more in this area, you can go to the 12 and stay there. If you have more discomfort in the lower area, stay on the 11. 12 clears the waistline, and then for the chest line, you can hold 4 and 12 at the same time if you spread your fingers and place them right here in the neck area. So you can take a few rounds of breath here. Very nice. Dropping the shoulders. And then moving our hand from 25 to the opposite 2. 2 located right here at the crest of the hip. So you can check closer to the spine or more lateral. So the right 2 helps to harmonize constipation. So you can see how this little flow, this simple little flow, is wonderful for all digestive projects, bloating, any project in the front of the body, digestion, large intestine, stomach. Yeah, and that's very important. Our digestive system is very important to our total well-being. And I'm really feeling my hands warming up now. I hope you are too. That's moving the energy around. And sometimes people ask me when I work with clients, isn't it boring to sit for so many hours still? But no, listening to the energy is so interesting. And it's like a meditation. So I really invite you to practice on yourself daily. You can even do it several times a day, even if it's for a couple of minutes, and get the energy to move, giving you energy and really benefit to this wonderful gift of nature that we all have. So I thank you all so much for joining, and see you next time.